What if you could instantly price your Voiceflow builds higher by using custom functionality that increases the engagement of users or just adds unique things to your builds? Well, we've got you covered with FlowBridge, because we're introducing custom functions today. With custom functions, you can add unique functionality into your build that satisfy a certain purpose. For example, dynamic buttons or dynamic carousels based on a database. So we're going to be releasing a bunch of custom functions for a bunch of different use cases, and we're going to be offering them all included in the Premium Plus plan that we'll be announcing. Every function that we have now and that we'll be developing in the future will all be included in the plan and will be available in the custom function page right in your FlowBridge environment. Let's take a look at what that looks like. You'll notice that if you log into FlowBridge right now, there's a new navigation tab available called Custom Functions. So if we click that, we're going to be going to the Custom Function Store. In the Custom Function Store, there's currently 3 of them available, and there's the license key. The license key is something that you'll use to validate that you have an active license for FlowBridge and be able to use the custom functions within the Voiceflow build yourself. So we have 3 of them right now. One is the DeepInfra Querying. This will allow you to use a custom function to query Deep Infra, which is a cheaper infrastructure system, to save on your costs, but also still have the full power of an LLM into your build. So Deep Infra supports some of the most common open source models, such as Llama 3 and a bunch of others. You can check out the deepinfra.com website to see what kind of models they accept. And then you can use that for querying your LLM. Another one that we're going to be offering is the DeepInfra Dynamic Buttons. The DeepInfra Dynamic Buttons means that it will be using Deep Infra and use models such as Llama 3 to generate 3 dynamic buttons that you can use in your Voiceflow build. So for example, if you have a Voiceflow build for hotels, let's say, you can have this dynamic button function into your build, and if the user asks something about hotel services, the AI might respond something about which services they provide. And then with dynamic buttons, based on the user's reply and the reply from the response, it's going to give relevant buttons that the user can press to continue the engagement with the chatbot. So in this example, the dynamic buttons may say something related to services, like what other services do you offer, or are you interested in specific service A that was mentioned in the LLM response? Super powerful for engagement and giving people suggestions as to how to continue the conversation. The third one we're offering is Algolia Dynamic Carousels. This will be using Algolia, the semantic search engine, to query your specific data set, and based on the user's search query, give responses from your data set. And this will dynamically be rendered as carousels. So in the example of an e-commerce, someone might be asking for sport watches. And if they ask for sport watches, it's going to show dynamic carousels of the items that you sell in your store regarding the sport watches. This can be used for anything, like movies if you have a movie database, or if you have a hotel, maybe it's the hotel rooms or hotel services. You can use any dataset that you have in Algolia, and you can use the custom function to actually query the database and return in dynamic carousels. More information on all of these things are in the documentation that we'll provide, and we'll be making individual videos about these functionalities, showcasing how to use them and what they look like. These custom functions are going to be available to everyone using the Premium Plus plan that we're going to be launching today. It's going to be priced at $50 a month, and you're going to get access to the current custom functions that we have available and all other custom functions that we'll develop in the future. If you have a suggestion about a custom function, hit the Request a Function button at the top of the page. It'll link you to our Discord where you can give suggestions on what we should build next. We're going to be working hard on building a bunch of custom functions for you. So subscribe to our plan, check them out, give us some feedback. We hope you're as excited as we are about these custom functions, because this is going to revolutionize a lot of builds with functionality that was previously limited to only the most technical people on the platform. You can like and subscribe to help us out and stay informed on the latest about FlowBridge and Voiceflow. And you can check out our Discord where we have a community of builders all using FlowBridge and helping each other. So what are you waiting for? Go check out the custom functions.